In this pivotal alliance with CrowdStrike Falcon and Zscaler Secure Internet Access and Zscaler Secure Private Access, Beyond Identity is transforming the Zero Trust landscape, weaving together the formidable capabilities of these leaders in endpoint and network security to bring your Zero Trust goals within reach. Let's start by demonstrating how Beyond Identity will ensure that the CrowdStrike Falcon agent is installed, running, and up to date on every endpoint. This is how the policy statement would appear in the Beyond Identity admin console. And what the end user would see. Secondly, the Beyond Identity Authenticator can pull risk signals from CrowdStrike for purposes of making policy-based authentication decisions. This includes pulling the CrowdStrike Falcon's Zero Trust Assessment Score to establish trust that an endpoint is secure at the time of authentication. For example, you can deny all requests below a score of 50, or enforce additional operating system verification for devices with a score between a specified range. Beyond Identity's continuous authentication capabilities can call the CrowdStrike API to quarantine devices that fall out of the security policy requirements, even after the initial authentication. For instance, you can check for firewall enablement and quarantine devices that have firewall turned off. Now, let's look at the orchestration of these sophisticated device posture signals between Beyond Identity and CrowdStrike with Zscaler, and examine how enforcement actions result. The first part of the demo shows federated web login experience into the Zscaler admin portal using direct, SAML-based integration with Beyond Identity's platform authenticator. The administrator simply enters their username and signs on seamlessly into the administration dashboard. The second part of the demo shows federated login for end users using the Zscaler Client Connector application. The end user is seamlessly able to perform MFA using Beyond Identity and log in to both Zscaler Internet Access (ZIA) and Zscaler Private Access (ZPA). Now we'll see how Beyond Identity is able to leverage its policy engine to enforce device disconnection from ZPA. Beyond Identity's platform authenticator collects sophisticated risk signals from the device and uses Zscaler Cloud as a policy enforcement point. We begin with writing policies into the Beyond Identity Cloud. As you can see, we have a policy in place to continuously monitor firewall status of any device with Mac OS. When device postures deviate, Beyond Identity's policy engine acts through Zscaler Cloud APIs, severing connections and preventing re-entry until compliance is restored. This closed-loop integration not only upholds security, but reinforces trust in every digital interaction. In an instant, the continuous posture check detects this change, and a policy deny event is now registered in the Beyond Identity Cloud. Let's see how policy enforcement now occurs on Zscaler Cloud. You can see Client Connector on one side and the device in registered state on Zscaler Cloud on the other side. The posture change detected by the Beyond Identity Platform Authenticator triggers an enforcement event on Zscaler to remove the specific device from its list. The ZPA Cloud Connector will then detect this change, and the service status will change from connected to connecting. This forces the user to log out of their Zscaler Client Connector app and attempt to reconnect. The reconnection to ZPA will be blocked by Beyond Identity, completing a closed-loop integration. Discover more about how these integrations elevate your security posture. Visit beyondidentity.com/integration/CrowdStrike and beyondidentity.com/integration/Zscaler. Join us in redefining security, because your trust is our command and your defense is our promise.